Something really strange happened in my world. One day I was just minding my own business, I got back home and something felt really off. I know for a fact I put a door here, it was right there, but now it's completely gone. At first I thought maybe I accidentally broke it myself, did I misclick with my ex? I mean, it's possible, but a few days later it happened again, except this time other doors were missing from my house, just vanished. Honestly, it started to creep me out. Imagine sleeping in your own bed and in the middle of the night you hear something, or even worse, someone breaking down your door. I ran straight upstairs to the bedrooms. I had to check on a few small creatures that I really care about. Thankfully, the doors up here were perfectly intact. Maybe it's because they're made of copper, or maybe whatever was getting inside just hadn't reached this floor yet. Either way, keep it secret, keep it safe. I had to leave my allies behind. I had an urgent matter to attend to. I needed to find out who or what was breaking into my house, because they definitely didn't have good intentions. To find answers, I had to travel really far away. I needed to consult the ancient text. The archives were vast, dusty, and full of forgotten secrets. It felt like an eternity. I was gone for 17 whole years. Day turned into night and night turned into day as I searched through endless pages of history. But then, one day, I finally found something. An old book in a chest. A creature. Okay, so a zombie broke my door, and if that ancient book wasn't enough evidence, I literally had to Google it because I genuinely had no idea this was a feature and I was actually scared for a second. Turns out zombies are apparently just natural born vandals. But honestly, this whole situation got me thinking, look at this place. I built this house in the perfect spot. Seriously, the best seed I've ever seen. Then I built a barn so my animals actually have a place to live. And after losing Spirit, rest in peace buddy, I built him the most impressive memorial I could. 3 great buildings, each one with its own story. But they're just sitting there, completely isolated, no connection between them whatsoever, just a bunch of grass. So I need to start taking proper care of the outdoors, not just the indoors. It's time to make this place feel like a real village instead of just random builds dropped in the middle of nowhere. So I did what anyone would do in this situation. I hired a professional construction crew. Hello? Hey, I need some serious exterior decoration done. We're on it, boss. And just like in real life, every time a construction site begins somewhere, a massive crane randomly appears overnight. Alright boss, the heavy machinery is set up. What exactly are we looking to do here? Now that I look at it, this is not a starter house. I call it that because it's the first one I built, but look at it, it's massive. This thing has manor energy, and no manor leaves this property undefined. So, a fence. All the way around. But we also need an entrance, a large gate with towers. Actually, let's make 4. 1 in each direction because I want easy access from everywhere. Now the fence itself, I don't want it to be boring. Build some big pillars in the corner, maybe even some intermediate ones. A proper manor requires a formal garden. I want flowers to completely take over the front area. Big flowers, the 2-block tall kind. Placed in proper flower beds to match the formal vibe of the area. Every single bed containing only one type of flowers. 4 kinds of big flowers, 4 flower beds. I want to use the space between the fence and the flowers somehow. I'm thinking of a small custom trees line up along the fence. Let's make sure to use different leaf types for a nice texture. And on the inner side of the fence I want 1 row of sweet berries textured with bushes. The opposite corner should match exactly. Do the berries with bushes and custom trees over here as well. I want every tree perfectly trimmed, not a single branch out of place. Someone has to take good care of this garden because I certainly wouldn't have the time. I'm out there collecting mobs and almost dying on a daily basis. I noticed before that the house sits heavily on one side. Something is needed in the left corner as a counterweight, and I'm thinking of adding a cottage, a gardener house, somewhere they can keep the tools or whatever, but not any small house. It should rise up to the manor expectations. And it also should match the main house design and materials. I'd also like a well and a custom tree, a fountain, but not all in one place. Everything needs its own space, so a well next to the cottage. Plant the well to the ground, not just sitting there on its own. And inside the well, a hidden sea pickle farm. And please make sure to properly cover all the holes from the backyards. Now the custom tree I mentioned, I want it on the backside, opposite to the well, but not just any small tree like the others. I want a big one, dark oak to match the vibe, and also to be lit up with glowberries for a nice look even at night. The fountain I mentioned, I want it to be sitting in a corner, and place it on a nice stone platform surrounded by grass beds. Now the main structure on the back, a pergola, an airy structure where you can just chill. I want to reuse the design from the horse monument, leaves as a roof, maybe even read a book outside on a sunny day, so a little library inside, and I like it decorated with some flower pots and hanging vines. Next to the pergola, I really want a space for the bees. I got a few bees while farming wood and they're just too cute to be ignored. They'll have a special place in my garden, with nests and beehives all over, and a bunch of flowers for them. They truly deserve it. I want to keep the other corner of the backside wild, with natural trees. A few big oaks so I can hang a swing there. And I think there's one space left empty in the garden. I have some furnaces powered by lava sitting outside, and it's time to move that in here to keep things clean. But not quite literally, and not just furnaces on the ground. A proper lava house. Furnaces, blast furnace, smoker, the whole setup. One level above the ground to avoid accidents. After everything is in place, make sure to tie it all together with proper pads. Every side, every building. Main pad connecting from entrance to the main house, cottage to the flower garden, easy access from every entrance. Secondary pads where you can walk between the buildings, between the flower beds from the garden, to the well and to the fountain, and one small pad more natural looking to walk inside the white corner. Decorations cannot be missed, every patch of grass should be taken care of. A lot of flowers and crafting tables hidden somewhere in there. Main paths to be highlighted with walls and leaves, and last but not least, the place should be properly lit up. Some hidden light sources, and in the front, lantern posts, to make sure nothing will spawn on this property. Okay boss, everything's set. Oh wow, already? Did I mention I want all of this in my hardcore world? You're on your own.